You should record it. Ready to go? So from the looks of it outside, it is sunny blue as we welcome you to the Blue Devils territory. The UKC Blue Devils take on the St. Anne Dragons. And alongside Ryan Bradbury, I'm Dylan Buckman. I almost missed your name by that for a nick there. How are you feeling today ahead of this game?
I'm feeling pretty good. I'm feeling pretty optimistic. We got a projected close game here, so I'm excited to see what happens.
We have a lot more action coming your way as the fans rise for O Canada. We'll have more action coming your way. We have Dragon and UKC Blue Devils action coming your way as we welcome you inside the King's Dome. Alongside Ryan Bradbury, I'm Dylan Buckman. We're very excited to have you guys join in. Now, despite the standings that UKC is trailing behind last in the ACAA division, you know, only one win this season. They've lost 16 in a row. It is very difficult just ahead of the break as most students are heading back home. But the way the momentum shifts in, they're going against second to last place. That's St. Anne's, who only had one win ahead of them. So there's a lot more excitement coming their way, for sure. As the starting lineup has been listed. Coming out was Karina Pognier, along with Maya Blackwood. Again, coming out is Olivia Festing. Will be out there for sure. We'll keep your eyes on that as the starting lineup was brought together. Ryan, what are some of the key opponents that you see in tonight's game that you're hoping that could transfer to tonight's game?
Well, I remember watching Kings last game. They're good. It's coming out the gate strong is something that they obviously, you know, they need to work on. So I think if they can come out, they finish the sets always great. So if they can come out strong, they can put themselves in a great place to succeed.
Now, they have lost a handful of games, but again, it doesn't look back as that when you're a coach. You know, when you've lost a handful of them, it's not that you think more on that, because when you dwell on it, it really weighs down. So to look at the coach's perspective, you know, Shane St. Louis, you know, I'm sure through his mind he's thinking, you know, let's just kill this losing streak. Let's just get on the board. And this is the easiest team to play against out of the other ones that they've faced off through the 17 games this year that they've had. As the starting lineup was brought to you. And the referees checking to see if each of their volleyballs are in set. Players getting prepared. And it's also seniors night, as I believe. Oh no, it's not seniors night. It's going to be the next one.
Next one is seniors night.
We talked about that during the warm-up. I apologize for that in advance. As now they're taking a second to get each of their players back on the court. Led at the front of the line is Caitlin Legault. Watch out for her. And for St. Anne's, it's Kiana Bribeau, as teams get set and match. looking to control with possession to start things off. As they get prepared. Lots of very interesting names for sure from the last broadcast I was able to take a look at and be on the color and play-by-play. You know, Karina Pognier, that's one of the big numbers for sure. As St. Anne's will be the offensive start. Maya Barkhouse will take the first serve in the first attempt. First shot is cleared. Starting it up was Hughes, trying to make it up. Just mishandling it there was Megan Entremont. And with a firing chance, it sparks out 1-0 in favor of UKC. They still got more momentum.
And that's, I mean, coming out of the game strong. Hopefully they can continue.
Pognier will serve. That goes all the way to the right end, towards the offensive end. We got it all tied up. Tough serve, tough bounce. It went just out wide. As Bribeau will serve that up. Looking to spike down. Carefully laid out. Setting it up was McDonald for St. Anne. Looking to make the attempt of a spike again, but that didn't work. They're off to a calm start, though that's a shot that went diving out, and sprawling at it was Maddie Dever, and gives the visitors the advantage. And I could see that it started off like pretty slow for the passes, and then it just took one little smackdown to kind of do it, and that'll sometimes get you.
Yeah, it just takes one. I mean, they're starting out. The game's kind of been established. The kinks are ironed out and ready to play.
Again, that's back-to-back-to-back. 3 unanswered for St. Anne's. That was through the likings of Isabella Sierre. 5'7" right side from Gross Cock from Nova Scotia. The serve went up high. I see the trend where they're starting to flank that out, and then a clearing play for Jensen gets UKC back into the game, resting at 3-2. Malfair went with the overhand serve, laying it up for the pressure, and then starting through on the retaliation with McDonald. Give and go passing for the sequence of Jensen. St. Anne has the ball. They'll give it up. Stepping up was Pognier. Spiking at attempt was Legault. Nice resilience by Serrano. They're going to lay for the more pressure. Oh, boy. Good defensive coverage. A chance for the opponents to strike. But then they just couldn't get through, and it touches near to the netting.
What a rally.
I got to tell you, I was just about to mention it, Ryan. You got to have quite the cardio to play volleyball. It's incredible.
I could never. That's a significant investment into my stamina that I just do not have.
Got to tell you, I remember when I played in high school, we did them through intramurals. They were just like small little series, and now I couldn't even do that. And I mean, I got to tell you, even the hand-eye coordination too, the way you're able to try to get possession of the ball, cleared on through. Malfair, as the home team took advantage, they're up ahead in the lead, and dating back to their last game, they went to 5 sets. And the recent couple of games that they've played, that ended up going down to 3 or 4 sets by much. But 5, I mean, that's like overtime, comes down to the end.
Exactly. I mean, it's like last point wins, so see if they can bring it back there again today.
Come through. Megan D'Entremont will swing that up. Starting in with possession. Nice play for Legault. Moving that up for the opponents. That was Barkhouse who helped set that play, and the cheer from the visiting bench grabs the lead for St. Anne's. You could feel that energy a little bit, wouldn't you say?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, the Kingdom erupted right there. They've clearly got a great community behind their team there.
Even in defensive possessions, too. I mean, it can be very difficult. And, I mean, it can be difficult, too, to add. You're down so many games. You're having such a tough season, but it's the rebuild process. You're trying to get back into that action, get resetting up plays for next year, and it'll evidently work. Good defensive coverage opportunity, but unfortunately it did not work. That was a good swinging play. She was just over the netting. That was Legault. Jillian McDonald from Shediac Bridge, New Brunswick, will serve it, laying it down. Smack! What a spike!
What a spike. Holy.
Grace Ecker. My goodness.
Hey, that is definitely something the Kings are going to look forward to out of the first year. They have 4 more years of that physicality with the spike. I mean, that's just beautiful volleyball.
And you said it right. Oh, that's an attempt for a pancake opportunity, but did not work in their favor.
Just a good dig, keeping the play alive. Unfortunately, we did not get the revered pancake, but believe me, we will get one this game, and we will be just as excited as you are at home.
We welcome you guys just inside the King's Dome. We're very excited to have you guys. For some of the parents and fans of UKC. Oh, boy, what a touchdown play, tying the game. Good poised presence by Karina Ponier. Gotta say,
we got a great game shaping up here. I'm really excited for this.
I gotta say, it's it, right? It's not about just the mentality thing in the game. It's all about reaction at this point.
What a serve right in the corner.
I believe that just cleared through.
What an ace. I mean, everything seems to be going their way so far. This is excellent volleyball.
Just resting at 3 minutes left to go. Excuse me, not 3 minutes left to go in the serve. My goodness, we have no time on that. We apologize for that. We're still learning the ropes about volleyball itself. But like you said, Ryan, exciting game coming our way. Very fortunate bounce for St. Anne as Bribeau was able to get that just over the net to tie it up. Substituting as a server was Ivanov. Next to serve. Good catch by Legault. Swinging that down. And Dever made that look super easy. Got to tell you, these are two very competitive clubs. Though they are at the bottom of the standings, they are featuring themselves to the future for UKC volleyball. Good defensive coverage. Looking to sway that through. Though it's going to go pointing towards St. Anne, I believe. I have a feeling it was actually Blackwood's hand that reached over the netting. The setter, Barkhouse, will send that up to center. Now to the right, trying to keep that in deep. And Bribeau had that wide open play that was towards her left hand.
Which is a smart heads-up play, to block it down, put it into open space. Veteran move right there.
Now I got to say, Ryan, if they called you up to play for this team, how far would it take for you? Would you be hanging out in the corner up to center? What would be your possession?
Oh. I mean, I can jump. I just, any volleyball actual, technicality I can't do at all, but I can jump, so maybe put me up there at the net.
Right up at the net, you'd spike that. You'd get that right through, I believe. I think it would be more at the right side. I feel like I have that quick kick, my right leg, just to take off.
You could be a libero, too. That's where they get all the pancakes.
I would love to be a diver. Speaking of pancake. Poignet attempted to do it and it didn't work in her favor. That seems to be the word of the day for sure. Brebo laying that up. Trying to get some possession with it. Offense made it look pretty good. It was flagged down and just inside the box. Well enough for Barkhouse. Serving up is Brebo. Spinning up through, wearing number 16, Maddie Dever. Working back ahead, now spiked through, but then nice recovered by Brebo. Oh boy, we got some action coming your way. Looks to try to clear the fiend. Chances, and it worked for UKC in their favor.
That's perfect volleyball right there. Not giving up, getting the ball over, everything you want to see.
Not giving up. Good sense of wording there because they just put everything on the court. They're just diving for it.
I don't know how they walk back to their homes after the games. They exert everything they have into giving it. They're all out there on the court.
Chances there, and not enough mustard for Malfair to get that up high. It's only going to be up by 2. Megan Drantremont. Pubnico, Nova Scotia is where she's from. She serves. Working it up and deep. Up high. Looking for 10. Setting up the serve play. That took too much for the referee. He'll whistle it dead. Now the visiting team take a 3-point advantage. And I got to say, too, like, when you say it's also about, I would say more about, like, trusting your players to be there for the plays. Like, it just seems to be quite the connection they have.
Oh, I'd say, no, it's impressive. Like, the community they've obviously established over this season has been nothing short of impressive.
Joined in the booth with me, I'm Dylan Buckman with Ryan Bradbury at the King's Dome, live on YouTube. As a supreme chance, a shot flagged right through to the home team. And it's been a tight game so far in the first set. Jensen serves it. Trying to make the poke play. 2 players go diving.
Right there.
Maya Hughes tried to go to it as well, and like you said, sneaky move.
Just fooled him with the eyes. It's like hockey, you know. Never look where you're shooting.
It don't, because the game just gets so fast. Like, you're not even looking in the right proper spots. You're just hoping for it. That point will go way towards St. Anne's. St. Anne's right now has a .118 percentage on their win column, as for UKC 0.059%. They are at the bottom of the standings, but only reason why I say that is you wouldn't think that would be a regular stat with the score we have today.
Oh no, not at all. This is some competitive volleyball right here. The teams are out here playing for pride, playing for the playoffs. Honestly, I mean, top 7 teams make the playoffs, so obviously trying to compete for that spot there, and just putting everything out here on the line.
UKC looking to win their first set. After the last 2, they were shut out 3-0 sets. The last time they won one was at Crandall. That was on January 31st. Coach calls a timeout. And so far, it looks like it could go to the visiting team on the first set, but they are showing a lot more. As the score is 17-13 in favor of St. Anne's. We're glad to have you guys joined in with us. More exciting volleyball. Coaches called their timeout, so we will restart. Looking at the top charts to make the serve, Jillian McDonald. She played a lot of numbers in front of the net. She goes up to serve. That was a high spike shot and a wicked shot from Volleyball. Wow, what a response. Now coming up to serve up was Legault. And now they're going to come through on that. Goes right ding and deep. They go back up by 4. It's 18-14. Sierra will go up to serve. And they'll send it over to the right. Acrobatic defensive coverage there to try to continue with more. It's going to wave up, go to UKC's favor. Only within 3. Score is 18-15 now. We had a buzzer go off just shortly, a second ago. They'll continue on. Ava Perkins draws in from Edmonton, Alberta, whose regular position is middle. Working it out in deep. Tough bounce for Legault. It looked like she had it for a second. Didn't work.
Unfortunate.
Katya Ivanov from Dippy, New Brunswick. She looks like a player you gotta watch out for. She's had some good numbers. Styling it up. Chances. Again, serving that way out deep. And it's going to go again to UKC. And Ryan, it's starting to come down to the wire.
Yeah, we're getting ourselves a treat here for the first set of many.
Working out from the middle. Setting back towards the netting. Nice play to send back from Ribot. Oh, good recovery by Malfair. Pancake dive.
Pancake.
That works every time. It got blocked. Good celebration by Poirier. Pancakes work every time now.
That's what I've heard. I've heard you can't go wrong with a nice little pancake.
It's got to be one of our favorite moves right now. The energy as the ball gets shifted to center, closer to the netting. Faking a diving play all the way up towards the crowd. That went way up high from Sierra's arm. It's a 1-point game. 19-18 from the visiting group. Maddie Dever in her 4th year. Her veteran presence continues to stride with the group, and she's hung out a lot. Diving play attempt didn't work, but I was just about to mention for Dever is that she hung out on the defensive end on the left side a lot, and she's been doing very well to block those shots. Still working to get some momentum going, diving. Oh, what a play to keep the ball intact to the court. Though that goes the diving play out of the reach of Serrano.
I love those plays. I love the diverting sets right into a move on the offense.
Especially when it goes way out of bounds. Like you're just like, no, I want to keep this going.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Let's do it. That momentum goes up. It'll go to the visiting team. Looking to try to gain this first set. Usually when you're on the board like that, you have a lot of momentum. But, again, more action coming your way. In this morning, heading into the afternoon matchup. Good, easy setup from right to center. Didn't work for Blibo. Magdalena Malfair in her rookie year from Prince George, BC. She's the setter, and she serves it. Looking to generate again from where they left off. Jillian McDonald started it from the other end to get it towards UKC territory. They're just trying to get it out. Good setting it up, spiking it right way back to it, and a good play by Jensen. She was ready for that.
And I mean, I would not want to block that.
I like how they tee it up.
I would not be there. I would not be there blocking it. I'd be cowering in the corner.
I'd probably get that right in the face. It would knock me until probably after the reading week.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Gotta say, Jensen has quite a shot. She makes it look easy. She sends that out. Trying to play it back. And again, UKC takes the lead. 22-21. They got to reach 25 to get the first set.
Hey, I mean, they can do it. From what I'm seeing, they're playing. They're having a great game so far. The communication is there. The plays are being made. It's pretty well everything you want to see from a UKC Blue Devils team that has not had the easiest time in the world making those plays. And this game, they've really been doing it to a sublime level.
They've really worked hard, and especially through an exhausting season. When it gets down to the wire or the last couple of games, you really try to do everything you can to push for the playoff spot. But again, UKC, really came into this game with fire in their stomach, saying, like, we're ready to go, especially going against St. Anne's. So more excitement coming your way. As looks like we're getting some strategic identity views from the head coach of UKC, trying to keep his team together. That's Shane St. Louis. As for St. Anne's, it's Gilles Arsenault. They look to respond and get back into it. Attempting to serve is Malfair again. She looked good and strong first end. I like the way how she kind of sprints up and gets herself way into position, advancingly towards defensive coverage points. Chances there in front. Lost it off her arm. It's a 2-point lead. They just need 2 more to win this set.
Yeah, just going back to what you said about the serve, I think it's really smart, actually, like you said, to get your way back into the play instead of starting in an inanimate position and having to, get into gear and go there. But she's already in movement. Like, she can get there very quickly. So obviously she gets around. So
I got to say, it is quite impressive. And look at that. She just got it right from the center. That was Malfair. Hit the netting. Didn't work for UKC. That tapped off the netting from an arm. Within one. But yeah, it's those serves, like, they usually do the general stay in position, swing it up and pop it over to the netting, but she goes into it and it's legal. It's clean. Stepping in from center, that was caught up by Hughes from the right end. Oh, still keeping it in with possession, and unfortunately on the rebound didn't work. A tie game.
Great second chance effort, though, by Ecker right there. That was everything you want to see.
I wouldn't say we take a good look at that either, because it did go behind the referee. We're tied 23-23. It's every man's game. Diving play. Wow, what a setup and a spike play just within one in the first set. Jensen, the second year left side, will send that up. Working it up. Tossed up from Hughes. The jitters are working. Diving play attempt. That was Dever trying to finish this off. Trying to keep it back. What a work by Hughes. Up to center. Malfair spiking in for them. And how about that? A swinging play for Maddie Dever. She started the game and she finished the set. As we move ourselves to the second Second attempt. They'll change sides. We'll take a quick break, and we'll come back for more UKC action. Just like that, the second set is just underway, and let's take a look back at Maddie Dever. 87 kills this season. She continues to strive and kill the set. Moving on to number 2. Alongside Ryan Bradbury, I'm Dylan Buckman. We welcome you inside the Kings Dome on a very beautiful, sunny, blue sky day. So after the game, guys, take a chance to go outside and embrace it. You know, it's some good winter we have in Halifax, Nova Scotia. And for some of you guys watching at home, we appreciate you guys all tuning in. As the first attempt worked, home advantage gets on the board, just like the first set. Or no, excuse me, it was the away team that actually got on the board. Oh, it was my mistake. Yeah, it was the away team that got on the board first. So now the home advantage will work. Oh, went rolling all the way deep down. That was Sierra looking to swing that up high. Dever thought she had a little bit of space between her hands and the ball. It didn't work. We're going to see the first serve from Liv Pratt. She's a rookie this season from Halifax, Nova Scotia. Dever tries to lay that up, swaying that through. Again, UKC takes possession in the lead. Good efforts by Jensen. Kings are going to serve for the first attempt with Pognier. Catching that up with Sierra. Laying it through. Diving play by Hughes.
You know what we call that in the biz?
What are we calling that?
We call that a pancake.
We call that a
We call that a
pancake.
pancake.
We got a pancake in the house. As mentioned before, word of the day. That is some very skill, though. You know, they don't just teach that in basic volleyball. You got to adapt that over time.
Oh, you gotta be on the move. You gotta be looking out for it. It's a smart play from smart players.
Hughes joins the play. That was Serrano. Tried to dive that up, but swaying at it was Ecker. And now the visiting team take the lead 3-2 as of right now. Still trying to gain momentum is Ribaud, who went up. That's a very easy, clear kill. And it didn't work in their favor. Ribaud sending that up. Malfair this time made it work. And then referee signaled that. It's going to go towards UKC's. Good assist attempt. And they've been digging too, UKC. As it's sent out from Malfair. All the way from center. Good play there by Ribaud. Making it work. The blue shirts trying to put the possession there. Malfair had trouble with it. And it's going to go to the left side. 5-3 for St. Anne. St. Anne wearing blue and white as their jersey selected colors. For UKC, they're wearing their white and blue. So I'm starting to wonder what the trend is for colors.
Yeah, I mean, let's be honest. All great teams wear blue and white. I mean, the Toronto Maple Leafs, the Indianapolis Colts, the UKC Blue Devils. Like, it's all, like, just, you know, the teams that you want to cheer for, you know. So there is a trend, I would say. Usually good teams are associated with white and blue.
Don't forget the Rangers.
Yeah, okay.
Currently in rebuild mode. Setting it up. Working through. St. Anne still getting in position. Hughes has it. Sends it over to Poignet. A retaliated play by Legault. UKC bringing the fire back into the dome.
And I mean, that's exactly what the crowd going. That was perfect. That was, you know, just to set the momentum on their side and build from it.
Still calling for it. They're working in with Hughes. UKC will get the advantage because Ecker, she kind of stepped over the line right towards the netting. And that doesn't work in your favor. Got to say the cardio. Wonder how much calories these players burn throughout a game. It's got to be quite mesmerizing. DeVoe wanted to go back into possession, and then setting it up was McDonald. Now up for Pratt. A retaliated play again, and another point for Caitlin Legault, the veteran, fourth year.
And Legault is feeling it. Back-to-back blocks there. Just a presence at the net.
She's making it work and also making it again look easy. Another offensive coverage. It got spiked down on the netting.
Hey, even though it went out, that's what they want to do. St. Anne's has been unable to get the ball over the net for three rallies here. So
continue on with efforts. Jillian McDonald from Shediac Bridge, New Brunswick, as mentioned before, trying to set that up. And they took too long with that. I'm not sure I would contest against that. Malfair had that still in deep with the zone.
For those at home who don't quite understand, Dylan, what is that rule?
I have a feeling it has to do with the possession, that if it's like from swaying side to side, you have to have it from behind you or at least in front of you, not from the side. I believe that's from the rules I checked out.
As Legault spikes it down. She's having a set and a half right here.
Really trying to get the girls back into it as they take the first set up 1-0. Working free was evidently with Pratt. Working back again. Malfair joined in, and another spike. Oh, boy, we're feeling the energy up here.
Oh, this is a lovely game. A lovely game to be a part of. So
welcome you back to some UKC action. We certainly missed you, and clearly fans are starting to appreciate the example right there. That shot went right towards the referee, but it'll be enough for UKC to take the 3-point advantage. Wow, incredible. That ball went up the center from the left, and trying to work with it. Diving play. I'm not sure where Serrano was going, but it's going to go back to UKC. So 5 unanswered points.
I mean, what more can you ask for, really? I mean, they've come out swinging. They're hitting their shots. They're playing their best game that I've seen all season. This is really just a spectacle to behold.
Moving in deep with possession. They took a moment to continue with it, but for UKC, that really worked out for them. Jensen on the court. She is a .38 service aces per set. Joins in on that rush. And, well, it's really worked out in their favor. They're really taking advantage of the easy points and attempts.
Yeah, they're just playing smart volleyball. They're having a good presence at the net. They're making it very difficult for St. Anne's to even just get the ball over. And if you play like that, you win games. Like they're having a great time. The score right now, what, 12-7?
Yes.
So
indeed.
I mean,
11-7.
11-7. But if they just continue, they can very easily win this set and be up 2-0 on a team that they've been looking to beat all season.
Indeed, absolutely. As well, take it to the Likings for more action coming your way, but assist leading on the team with 82 is Malfair, and obviously it's really worked out for her, especially in this game. Playing it works. Oh, good quick efforts for Deveau. Working back. Serrano wanting the action, spiking that down for the advantage of the visitors. Hannah McDonald finally breaks that 5-point advantage. There was only a certain period of time before the Dragons had enough of what they were dealing with. Good catch up from Jensen. Try to lay that over. Serrano was joining that. That goes out again for Brébeau. 11-9. Looking to continue with efforts. UKC falling a little bit behind, but they still have more possession. Ooh, good attempt there. And a retaliated play with Dever. Lost it into the netting. Was Poignet. A 1 point. The differential. McDonald, the 5'5" left side from Nova Scotia, Halifax.
I think you got that mixed up there.
Sorry?
Nothing.
Oh, had that right away. Dowell. Jillian McDonald will serve for St. Anne. Going up to center. Good rolling of the ball there. Still trying to continue with it.
Nice point right there.
And looked pretty easy for the home advantage anyway, but it was a tough one. McDonald. Work up. Right to the left. In deep. Trying to take a sway at it. Now it's going to be Malfair joining in with the rush of Legault. And it'll work. And for some of you guys at home, I had I'd like to apologize for it. As I mentioned about the jersey, I had it completely mixed up. Blue seems to be the Blue Devils. And appreciate Ryan Bradbury for mentioning that to me. Could have sworn I had that there. I forgot they had changed sides for a minute after the time.
You know what? It happens to the best of us. Don't worry about it.
Serving for St. Anne's is Ivanov. Caught up. There's Hughes. Just not enough for the team to respond. It's within 2, but still in the game. Ivanov again will serve. She got a collected point, looking to go back into it. Sliding it out was Legault, and again, it did not work for the Blue Devils. That pushes it. Still, UKC has the lead, 14-13. They look to change the score, though. That's St. Anne's, though, on Ivanov. Attempting to sway it. Bouncing that up. Good play, good coverage, and a chance for Pognier.
They just don't give up there. Working at the net, they're getting those second chances, third chances, fourth chances. It's beautiful volleyball to watch.
Could have sworn the Dragons were going to kill it, but they unfortunately could not find a response. Another setting attempt, having to force Bribeau to go back. Now to UKC territory. Setting that up was Malfair, just rolling over the netting. Attempt for Dever. And then sliding for it. Dever again. Finding another pass that tried to get to Jensen. And again, the visiting team trailed behind 1. As Liv Pratt, the setter, dives that up. Didn't work for Hughes. This game is tied. Oh, that's 3 times in a row, though. She sent that right to the middle, and it was hard on Hughes.
Think they're noticing something?
That might be the dot. That might be where they just try to get the bullseye. And again, it goes back to center. Malfair still continuing. Joining was on to Jensen. And again, UKC keeping that ball out high and deep. It'll work for Jensen.
And
Good
Jensen's
response.
been having quite a game so far as well.
And she seems calm too. She seems like she just has it together. And that's something very, very good that you can have when you're playing these type of games. Working back up. UKC, the Blue Devils trying to get it back again. That would have been back-to-back for Jensen. And then again, unable to respond. Lightly passed for Bribeau. She couldn't do it. UKC slowly taking it away this next set. Back out, almost on top. It was Pratt, just out of the reach for UKC. That was Kiana Bribeau, who again is working like a lethal weapon. Trying to change the dagger of the result of the league. Oh boy, that just came up to the netting, but caught up. Not enough. That ball kind of bounced a little too much on each other. And
Yeah,
now we're
was
going to get subs in.
That was some unlucky volleyball. That was just not what you're expecting.
So the next UKC volleyball matchup coming your way will be on February 21st, just in time when the students come back from their little break. UKC will be facing off against the UNB St. John Seawolves. That'll be at 2 p.m. here, Atlantic, at the King's Dome. And Ryan, I turn to you, just just taking a look at the notes, I mean, we've talked a lot about how fun this game has come, but what are some of the things you're seeing that are like, yeah, this is great. This is like connecting.
I think it's the way that they're really attacking the net. Like the net front presence is dominant, as it seems so far, with Jensen, with Ecker, with Pointer, and so being able to really capture that, they're going to win points. They're going to win easy points because even if they don't get it, they're getting the second, third, and fourth chances, right? So if they can continue to do that, they'll get those points that are up there for the grabs, and they can move on with this game.
And kills will help you. 87 for Dever this year, 85 for Legault. And unfortunately, it didn't work on their end. 19-16, a 3-point advantage. They're still trying to stay calm. Holding with possession. For St. Anne, it's Bribeau. She's really worked well in this. She sends that more to the right in their defensive zone. Unable to go back to it. Bounce through. It's 20-16. They only got 5 more left to go before the second set comes to an end, but we're far from over.
Far from over. As you know, these games go to 5. And also, you know, you can't just work towards 3. You got to win one. You got to win the next. It's one game at a time. So we'll see how that plays out.
Malfair will send that up to center. Making that up was Bribeau. And then responding was Pratt. All the way up with McDonald. She'll make it easily working. She's been pretty consistent on that side. On her defensive end on the right. 20-17. Devaux working back. Now UKC looking to respond. Pratt walked it over to McDonald. And then setting through was Malfair. Again, UKC working back for it. How about that for a response for Legault? Wow, she was ready for that, no problem.
Oh, that was just, she has been playing a great game with the net so far. It's been very, very fun to watch.
Stepping up was Jensen. Now McDonald lost that up to Jensen's arm. They got tossed back. 21-18. Only 3 points behind. McDonald. Bouncing that up. Tossing it to Jensen. Now making it work. Almost having the connection with Dever. And unfortunately, Malfair, you can see her swaying up and thinking that was a tough mistake. But that happens. This turn, it's going to go towards McDonald. For St. Anne. That is way out. It edges UKC closer, within 3, and up by 4. Excuse me, by 3. Looking back ahead. It's going to work for St. Anne. They're cheering it through. Now they're in the double digits of 20.
There we go. Yeah, we're gonna have a fun end to this one.
Every woman for themselves right now. Still trying to look back. 23. As the horns sound for its substitutes, and I believe that's what UKC's idea is. Try and get some fresh legs to just kill this set.
Yeah, just get it done, win the set, and hopefully take a 2-0 lead.
Nice spiking kill there by Bribeau. She's been very responsive in this game. She's been pretty quick.
Oh, she's been a great player for St. Anne.
Still trying to work back to their advantage. Ivanov scaring that up ahead. Works for the deep point. And UKC is just 1 point shy for the first time this season to take a 2-0 set lead. They've had a pretty tough season, and they want to really go hot and heavy. And again, it worked for UKC. A little standing ovation from the crowd. They'll change benches. They have a chance to sweep their opponents. And speaking of sweeping, we'll sweep our way off and come back with a clean set.
Maximum volume.
And we're back for the third set. Kings are pushing it to be the final of this game. And St. Anne's holding on to try to respond as they'll start it off with Barkhouse. We only saw her in the first set. And in a quick start, the visiting team strike first. Barkhouse will send that to the right. Centering back to the right. That was Hughes. And now Malfair attempt to spike and swing it up with Pognier with Joy. We're tied 1-1. Now with UKC's first possession to serve, it's going to be Maddie Dever. She's done very well so far tonight or this afternoon with kills. And stretching that way out was Bribeau. And it'll be pointed to UKC. Dever again. You can hear it from the crowd. They want a response, and that was a very unlucky bounce for them. It didn't go. Maddie Dever again. Pulling back. Way out again. It's going to go back to Kings. That is 4 unanswered points.
I mean, what can you say? This is a different team. Like, this is a different team. I'm really excited for the upcoming years if this is the effort that they're going to be putting forward on a daily basis, making those plays, hitting those shots. This is just peak basketball.
Spiking point. Volleyball for sure. And also, just to confirm with you, the future, there's got a couple of years here. There's mostly first and second years. Only 3 are fourth years. That's Legault, Cook, and Dever. So a young squad really turning to resilience as they look to continue on. Past the efforts, lost it. UKC trying to control it. Or as a defensive coverage. Moving that up was Jensen. Up to center, spiking it. What an effort by Maddie Dever. A great collective play to the centering point. She doesn't often score like that at the center.
No, that was an interesting rotation, but it works very, very well. I wonder if they'll continue to go back to it.
Pushing it out. Dever again. Malfair working that up. Lost it controllably. And you can bet that again. Starting to think the music too. I don't know if you heard that, but it sounded like a train, didn't it? I think it
yeah, just a little bit actually. Yeah.
Oh well, you get all these sources for entertainment. We're in towards the third set, and another response, a 7-2 lead for the UKC Devils.
I mean, this is what we've been waiting for. This is exciting. This is incredible volleyball. I'm very excited to see how they manage to continue on in the set. But I mean, what can you complain about at the beginning?
Can't complain for much. Coaching staff taking a timeout, and you could see the leadership of Liv Pratt of St. Anne's talking to her team, trying to get them into it, because this is quite a mountain to climb.
Yeah, I mean, if Kings plays the way they are, they're going to be able to maintain this lead. Because that has been Kings' struggle. All right, well, they sound very motivated to get back out there. And
very
keep playing.
motivated. Oh my goodness.
Well, I mean, it works. I wouldn't want to play them. That sounded terrifying.
I feel like they would have us like tied up pretty good.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, we'd be done. But luckily, we're not out there.
We even have glass protecting us, so the ball can't hurt us.
Yeah, I know.
We're good.
We're fragile people.
And a quick response from the timeout that Pratt gave, giving the resilient play to go to a 7-3. They're still within 4, but the Blue Devils need a response here. Serving is Megan Drantemont. Nice slide there by Dever. Trying to spike it, though. St. Anne won't let that through. Lost up to one handle from Maddie Dever, and another point for the visiting squad. Megan Drantemont, 4th year from Pubnico, Nova Scotia. She's actually played more minutes in the first set than before. That ball got lost in translation between Ivanov and McDonald, giving the Kings the 4-point advantage.
And Dylan, I mean, if you're Kings, what are you prioritizing here?
If I'm prioritizing at this point, I would say like are you saying more of the coaching staff or the players, would you say?
I would say the players.
The players really, the thing is that you want that momentum. You want to generate that offense. So one of the things I would say is, pick your poison, pick your spot. As we transfer, you go. If I'm on the left and you're on the right, we transfer, we scissor. If it's going to go to left, it's going to be tough. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But, they make those plays in practices, and sometimes that could be tough. But, I mean, these games, They continue spiking through. Did you see that, Ryan?
Oh, man.
Starting to look like the Summer Olympics.
I want another pane of glass.
Oh, my goodness. What a spike by Jensen. And another lost translational play, 10-5. Squeaking to sweep. We're bringing it all in from the East Coast, eh?
Oh, this is... What else would you rather be doing?
I can't say much.
Oh, my goodness.
Honestly,
that is disrespectful.
That's killing it. That's killing it. I'm telling you, this is better. This is better advertisement than the Canucks games. We got the momentum in the Kings Dome. Oh, what a response right there by Malfair. Still keeping it in. Hughes, Pancake will get you there. That goes out.
Unfortunate. That was such a good effort from Malfair.
Great defensive mobility training. 11-6. So far is the score. And serving it. Hitting the own netting. McDonald, that was way too short. But the momentum's still trying to grasp. Kings up by 6. Oh boy, it's starting to get good now. Caitlin Legault will sway that up. And again, another loss.
They figured it out. They've got their serves. They're hitting it to the places they want to hit it.
And that's
got enough swaz on it that they can't really bring it back, and it's just they're playing their game. They're just playing their game.
And Ryan, that's exactly what you brought. Like they found a loophole. They found something, and it's really working out for them. Still handing it over to the netting, and
What can you say? Like it's as long as they continue to make that serve, it's perfect. This is great volleyball.
This is the second timeout now that's being called. And I think it's going again to St. Anne's. They've had a really difficult time, and if the Kings could push up and put in more possession to win this game, it would be a 2-win season tied up with St. Anne.
Which is very important in the playoff race, as you know, because if they get the right point differential, they could surpass them.
They could do it.
So, I mean, you would love to see it. It's looking very promising so far, and certainly something that they have on their minds and something that they'll look to take advantage of.
And, digging back to it, Ryan, looking at the roster here, we have a lot of young players on the UKC Blue Devils, a few veterans for St. Anne's as well. They're kind of a young squad. Just looking at this rebuilding process, how do you feel the future is if you're looking at this game for a take?
I think the future is bright because a lot of your playmakers, obviously, are fourth year. However, Magdalena Malfair, Grace Ecker, Karina Pointer, first years.
Incredible presence.
Maya Hughes has been out there the whole game, first year. So if you're trying to cultivate a team which will like grow over the years, how else do you do it with then a bunch of rookies? With
this type of efforts, too, I'm starting to also wonder with the rookies and their development. Most of these players that you listed are from the west of Canada, Western Canada.
I don't know what they do over there, but they're pretty good at volleyball.
Trying to spike it right in deep. Trying to keep it alive. How about that for St. Anne to respond? There's another diving play. Oh, boy. As Sierra was holding on to her chin for a minute, I think she got that low. Oh my goodness. At this point, I lost the numbers and the names because everybody was diving at center.
I wish they could have both won that point. Like, they both put forward so much effort to really, it feels a shame that someone did have to win it.
UKC is slowly dragging this game, and they're only a few inches away from taking their second win of the season. And like you said, the differential, if they could really keep it in tight, playoff presence will play a factor. And again, another play by Ecker. 17-6. This is a long shot.
I mean, this set may be the best volleyball that we've seen all year long.
100%.
It's definitely something to be proud of and to study.
You can see it in the bench too. That St. Anne's is they just have their heads down. They're not letting it easy amongst each other. But I will have to say their leadership is growing. UKC, nice play by Dever.
Was that a pancake?
I would say that's a pancake. We
pancake
got another
to me.
pancake. Pancake all the way. Another buzzer. We got substitutes coming. 18-7. As UKC really, really just walking away with it. You can see Barkhouse hugging Pratt, telling her, let's go. Still trying to stay with offense. Ready to serve is Ivanov. She's doing the similar way that Malfair likes to serve, and that comes out wide. And again, finally, the point streak goes to an end for UKC in this game, as it's 18-8. They're a 10-point lead. That's UKC. For some of you guys tuning in, we welcome you inside the Kings Dome. Alongside Ryan Bradbury, I'm Dylan Buckman, bringing some Kings action. It's been pretty fun. Good play, attemptingly for Malfair, and another spike. That came in for Volleyball. 18-9. Substitutes come in. Now, Ryan, if you're looking as a head coach for UKC, how are we killing this game? How
aren't they killing this game, Dylan?
Yeah, I wonder.
Mean, it starts with, and I'm going to bring it back to the presence at the net. It's been a wall. It's been very, very difficult for St. Anne's to get the ball past Ecker and Pointer. They figured out their serve. They've been getting many aces. They understood where to put the ball in every occasion, and it's just been great. And they're communicating well too. It's the little things. I've been noticing a lot. There's not really any rotation issues. They're not calling for it. Both people are calling for it. No one gets it. They're making the smart play, and they're making it count where it matters. 18-9.
And it seems like they're staying back a lot too. They really are playing more of a defensive presence as they look to continue the works. I apologize for those questions. Those questions are going to be hard, especially, if you take a position of a head coach, not the easiest position, no. But again, that's why we don't do it. We let the pros take care of it. They are where they are. And, the fans are laying it up. They're really, really come to support UKC. Serving that way out was Ivanov. And again, another 10-point lead, 19-9 for the Blue Devils. Looking to make a serve, Ava Perkins. Have not seen much of her this afternoon, but she is going to try to send it over to center. Back to again. Oh, that was a good high IQ move there by Poignet. She saw all three forward towards the net. No one was up at the center.
Yeah, it's just, I think everyone really loves the spikes, and I do too, but I won't lie, I do think that is my favorite move. The little deceptive set over attacking set.
21-9. Just 4 points away from sweeping this match. Getting a shutout is what most people would say in hockey. That's another point for UKC. And I can tell you, this is just before their rating week, so imagine feeling that, just walking out of the Kings Dome thinking, we got this win.
Oh, exactly. To be able to go home and think about that game that just happened would be certainly something that I look forward to.
More action coming your way on 21st, as mentioned. Playing against UNB, the St. John Seawolves. It'll be a 2 p.m. game at Kings Dome. We'll have more coverage. Me and Ryan may not be there. Might see the excitement there. And I'm not sure what happened with Legault. It was heading towards her, and she's backed up. I don't think she was ready for that.
Yeah, he's an interesting play right there.
Especially with the confidence that she had throughout this entire game. Serving that, catching it up to center. Ball fair, balling that right up. It's gonna work for UKC, 23 to 11. Just short from 2. And remember, their last win was way back on their first game of the season. Then after giving out 16. There's a point. Just one more.
Just one more.
To roll it off. The hot take. Maddie Dever, one of the best players in this game, tosses that up. It's still in possession. Working it in deep. Trying to fake the dive. Working up with Pratt. Trying to spike it again with possession. Through was Pognier. Another diving pancake attempt, but unable to do so from Legault.
Unfortunate, but how the game goes, not all pancakes work, even though most do.
I gotta say, I can't get flat like a pancake. That's gonna hurt me on my ribs. It's gonna hurt me everywhere if I slide, anything.
If I try to, it'd be called a steak.
That works. Malfair tries to lay that up. Working up his Schmelzer. Up there was McDonald. Swaying that out way too out low from Maddie Dever. And again, it's going to come through. That point is going to come through for the visiting squad, 24 to 13. This could be the last play. Bribeau up there to Dever. Oh boy, we got a whistle here now again. He's pointing at 2, so 24 to 14. They better find a way to just finish it off. Served from Bribeau all the way out. Jensen out to Pognier. Waved it up again. Ooh, they're starting to come from behind a little bit. Yes, you got it. It's a 9-point lead, and I think they're going to take a quick substitution and a quick timeout.
Yeah, I mean, Coach Shane St. Louis just wants to tell his team, put that all behind you. It's okay. We just need 1 point. They're not coming back. They don't need to. They just need 1 point. So if they just play the style of volleyball they've been playing all night long or all afternoon long, they'll be able to walk away with it. So he's just calming the nerves and leading them back out there for their final drive.
And especially that they're going to try to restart for their next game just before the student break and also the Olympic break. Most people are probably watching the Olympics as well. Mm-hmm. They're watching a lot of bobsledding for some reason. That seems to be pretty entertaining.
Yeah,
but again,
I want to start watching that. It looks fun.
That and the
luge.
The luge, seeing the good skeleton is good.
Yep.
As well, when most people have come to wait, well, the long wait is over in men's hockey.
Men's hockey. McDavid.
6 points in 2 games.
2 games.
2 games.
The record's 11-8.
Oh, passing the torch from one great Canadian to the next. East Coast, Sidney Crosby really had that title. Back to volleyball. That comes through. That finishes it. And in the likings of Bill Leahy's presence, the cheers continue on as the UKC Blue Devils sweep, their opponents, the St. Anne Dragons.
And that is a win that Kings has been looking for a long time, just to get some confidence back. That's exactly what they're looking for. Very proud of them for all they've been able to accomplish this game, and we're looking forward to see how they move forward in the future.
Patience, resistance, hardworking communication will get you the win, and that's where they have taken that draw. We'll send you more stats and news coming your way. Ryan Bradbury, Dylan Buckman in the booth. We say have a good rest of your day and a very safe break. Enjoy. We'll be back for more action.